Hey guys, Cloud VP here, and welcome back to Halloween Otome. Now, tomorrow's Halloween, so we're almost there. Yeah, I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, anyway, so in the last episode, I had to do that puzzle to where you had to find what the different items were, or the differences between the two statues, which was kind of stupid on how it was executed, but, you know, maybe I should have a better memory, but I could forget something instantly. I could walk to the other side of a room and say, wait, what was I supposed to do again? So I have kind of badish memory, I think, anyway. So there's that. And I just wanted to say that I'm pretty sure currently I'm going to be getting a normal ending, or just a regular ending, because I haven't really been favoring one guy or the other. And I know that I've spent more time with the mummy and the count than I have Mr. Wolf. And he's the one I wanted to go for, and was Mr. Wolf. So I'm actually going to go and switch over and start going for the count, because I really don't like the mummy, but I'm going to go for the count because I think he's pretty cool too. And apparently on day 7, the free day where my character just slept all day, if I was really good with one of the guys, then there's an event or a little cutscene with the guy that you're close to. And since I was apparently not close to any of them, I got absolutely zip, nada, nothing. I did not get a special guy event, so I'm just gonna pretend I did. Yeah. So we're just gonna jump in, and this is after the stupid puzzle that I cheated to get 5 points. Anyway, here we go. I woke up much earlier than normal the next day and found myself impatiently waiting for Eric's announcement. This is so boring! I know. Like, seriously, go look out your beautiful window. Ooh, I had just started to pace when I noticed something through the window. Oh, I totally called it! I totally called it! The snow is gone. Well, that's fast. Oh, hello! Must be nice to just do whatever you want, whatever you want. God, what's going on with me? I'm dying over here. Anyway, while I was looking at the snow-free now garden, a familiar tone sounded. Finally, Jesus. Good morning, I think. He abruptly cut off, and a muffled voice could be heard in the background. Ah, it seems everything is ready, and just in time, too. Today we'll have a tournament of sorts. A tournament? What kind? Yeah, seriously. Teams will be pitted against each other in random electronic lottery. There will be 3 rounds worth a maximum of 2 points and a 4th round worth 4 points. Oh, shit, I could probably win this game. The leader may only participate in the final round, and as for the others, choose wisely. Each player is only allowed to participate in a single round. One of my staff will lead you to the tournament arena. Good luck. Right on cue, someone knocked on my door. I'm going to fail this so hard. Anyway, Miss Archer, I'm here to take you to the arena. Oh, my voice suddenly got deeper. Oh, hello, guys. He led me to where the rest of my team was waiting. Good morning, Miss Archer. Good morning. What do you think of today's game? It's finally a proper chance to use my skills. Only if your skills are suited. You may just end up failing horribly. I hope I don't end up holding you guys back. I'm sure you'll do fine. You've proven yourself to be an asset previously. A man came up to us. Miss Archer, your team is team number 7. Yes, that's actually my lucky number. 7. For many reasons, 7 is a lucky number of mine. Anyway, continuing. He handed us badges with the number 7 on them before leaving to tell other teams what their numbers were. Lucky number 7? Nice. Well, I guess it is kind of generally a lucky number, but I could associate it with one of my lucky numbers. I guess I'm not that original. Anyway, moving on. Eric's announcement tone blared out of the loudspeakers, causing everyone to turn to the elevated stage where he could be seen. Welcome. If he's seen, why can't we see his face? And I'm just staring at my team still. Sorry, Eric, you may be talking, but my team's more important right now. Welcome. Now that everyone has arrived to receive their team numbers, we can get this show started. Please draw your attention to the electronic board. Teams will be randomly paired up to face each other in different activities, which will also be randomly decided. The servants will direct you to each activity as well as relay the rules to you. I believe that's all. Good luck. We all looked at the board in anticipation, watching as it first paired up teams and then slowly began to output names. Game names. Splatter? What kind of game is that? Sounds like you throw a paintball at someone else. I'm not sure, but I'm still glad it's not ours. Doggy Run? Pity we didn't get that. It sounds like it'd be right up Mr. Wolf's alley. Oh, there's our number. We got Statues? How do you play statues? Are we supposed to sculpt them or something? Seriously. No. When did he get here? Seriously. Please follow me to the game area so I can explain the rules to both teams. We followed him to a small area where the other team was already assembled. The rules are simple. One person from each team must balance a ball on their head without it falling off and without the use of any other body part to keep it there. Now, if each team could choose their player, we could start. I turned to my teammates. Good God, I don't know who to pick. Who's up for this? Let me do it. Oh, he is a model. For once, this actually seems like something he can do. Well, balancing might be okay. Miss Archer, the other team has already made their decision. I totally gave you Wolf's voice. If your team could hurry it up. Alright, so I'm gonna pick the bandages because he is a model at holding awkward poses, and I think he could do it pretty well. So I'm gonna pick him. Right, this one's in the bag. Well, you're a model. You have to stand still. You should be able to balance things. For once, I agree. Good luck, Mr. Bandages. I don't need luck. We watched as Mr. Bandages and the other team's representatives took to their positions with a ball balanced on their heads. The remaining member of each team are free to try and distract those participating as long as no actual physical contact is involved. Sounds fun. Remember, the other team count, not our team, the other team. Is that really fair, though? I mean, I'm sure Mr. Bandages can win without us just... Look, Mr. Bandages, your boyfriend has so much faith in you. What? You've got it wrong. He's not the boyfriend. Although, if you really want to play games, why don't we show you a real workout after this event is done? Mr. Bandage just pointedly ignored the conversation and stood straight and tall. His opponent, on the other hand, was wobbling back and forth in an effort to keep the ball on his head. One of the other team members turned to me with a leer on his face. Hey, cutie. How about you and I have some fun later? Man, your voice. I don't even know what's going on with your voice, dude. Sorry, but I'll pass. Oh, I see how it is. You're playing all three of them at once, aren't you? Still, why don't you ditch these losers and let a real man... Keep talking and I'll rip your balls off and shove them down your throat. Jesus, my character got dark and angry very fast. I turned when I heard the thwump of one of the balls hitting the ground. The other team's representative was cringing and had his hands in front of his crotch protectively. Jesus, my character wins. The winner of this game is team number 7. Congratulations, team number 7. You receive 2 points. Awesome. I turned to Mr. Bandages, who still looked completely unconcerned about the ball perched precariously on his head. He was looking at the other team with a smirk on his face. That was too easy. My thoughts exactly. That was pretty easy. We made our way back to the main arena, and waited for the other teams to finish their first round so 2 could start. I'm going to get something to drink. I'll be back soon. Make sure you're back before round 2 or we'll leave without you. The Count nodded before leaving. Was that really necessary? Round 1 looks like it's dwindling to a close call, so I'd say it was. We watched as the board slowly filled up with the results of round 1 as each match was completed. There were only a handful of outstanding results when the Count made his way back to us. He didn't, put his back to us, he came back. Anyway, did I miss anything? Nothing important. Eric's announcement tone played just as the last slot resulted in place. I'm sorry. And that's the end of round 1. Congratulations to the teams that won this round, but remember, this is only the beginning. Round 2 follows the same procedure as last time. Remember that the player chosen for the previous round cannot be chosen for this one. That is all. Good luck. We watched as the screen matched the team numbers again. Team 14. Is that made of exercise nuts? I wouldn't quite call them that. Still, going up against them in a physical challenge might put us at a disadvantage. What's our activity called? Armed Forces. Oh, great. That doesn't sound good. Maybe we'll look out and the Armed Forces thing means some sort of tactical game. Well, we're about to find out. Follow me. He led us to what looked like an army-style obstacle course where the other team was already assembled. Well, crap. Yeah, seriously. The rules are simple. one person from each team must go through the obstacle course. Finishing it first results in 2 points. If you manage to come in second, with less than a minute difference between you and the winner, you get 1 point. Anything else will result in 0. Now, if each team can choose their player, we can start. I turn to my teammates. So who wants to do this one? Those men look really tough, but I'd like to try. I wouldn't mind giving it a shot. I'm not sure how well I do against them, but there's no harm in trying. Not me. I've already done my task. Yeah, I know. And plus, you're probably not fit for it. Miss Archer, have you made your decision? Well, since I am kind of trying to favor the Count, I'm going to pick the Count. This will be tough, but I think I'm up for it. If you fail, I'm going to be so sad. I'm sure you'll do great, Count. Thank you. Maybe you should leave your trip hazard behind. Good point. The Count removed his cape before folding it neatly and laying it on the ground. Please follow me, Count. With pleasure. Good luck. Don't lose. Please don't make me regret my decision. The man led the Count to the start of the obstacle course where the other team's representative was waiting. The man pulled out a starting pistol and fired into the air. Both participants raced to the first obstacle. The Count sure is agile. But so is his opponent. We watched the Count speed through the obstacle course with his opponent hot on his heels. It's almost over, and he's still in the lead. It's not over yet. We watched as the Count reached the final obstacle, a climbing rope, and started to pull himself up. A few seconds later, his opponent also arrived at the final obstacle. We watched as he overtook the Count halfway up the rope to snatch the victory. Damn it. The Count pulled himself up to the top with a look of disappointment on his face. The winner of this team is team number 14. Congratulations, team number 14. You received 2 points. Team number 7 also gains 1 point for finishing within a minute of team number 14. You know what? A point is a point. I probably don't even need 2 points. I'm pretty sure I'm going to win this competition anyway. 1 point will do just fine. The Count made his way back towards us. He paused, put his cape back on before looking at us sadly. I'm sorry that I couldn't win. You tried your best. It's not like you're walking away with 0 points. You should be proud of holding your own so well. Let's just put this task behind us and move on. Yeah, we can still make a comeback. Very well. I'll do my best to redeem myself the next few days' tasks. For now, though, we should get ready for the 3rd round. We made our back to the arena again. We made our back to the arena, once again like last time, to wait for the 3rd round. We waited for the other teams to finish their 2nd round so round 3 could start. We watched as the board slowly filled up with the results of round 2 as each match was completed. Eric's announcement tone playing just as the last result slotted into place. And that's the end of round 2. Congratulations to the teams that won this round. Round 3 follows the same procedure as ones before it. Seeing as the leader only participates in the final round, no player may participate twice. There should only be 1 player in each team eligible for this round. Good luck to you. That is all. Enjoy. We watched as the screen matched the numbers again. Team 17? I don't think I know him. Well, you're not exactly the most sociable person. I was honestly surprised that you even knew Team 14. Social. Yeah, you guys aren't very no, that's the name of our task, you dolt. Well, that's a coincidence. Please follow me. He led us to a small area where the other team was already assembled. The rules are simple. 1 person from each team must gather certain items from other people. The quickest to gather all the items gets 2 points. If you manage to have 4 out of 5 items by the time the other team finishes, you will gain 1 point. Anything else will result in 0 points. Now, if the players for this task will retrieve their item list, we can start. I turn to Mr. Wolf. You're up. Yeah. He retrieved his list only to turn beet red once he looked at it. Oh, are you okay? I can't ask for this. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Just grow a pair and tell us. But, Mr. Wolf, if you don't get a move on, we'll lose by default. The other guy has already gotten an item. I'll try. I'll just leave that item for last. Mr. Wolf set off to ask people for the items on his list. So, what do you think the items are? I'm not sure, but something certainly got him blushing. I'm curious about them too. Oh, please. Anything can make him blush. Makes you wonder how he can sing in front of thousands. Perhaps the same way you could be completely cold in public, but so hot-headed otherwise. True, although he's a jerk when he's quiet, and when he opens his mouth, there doesn't seem to be much of a difference. He's barely making any progress. Well, this task really isn't made for someone as shy as him. Yeah, I wish we could help him. What's so hard about asking someone for something? It's not the asking, it's actually getting them to give it to you. I've never had a problem with that, I could tell. Seriously. I don't quite think glaring people into submission would work for him. I don't always glare people into submission, it just has better results. Then again, anything would have been better results than that. What is he even doing? Standing there and contemplating how to ask by the look of things. As we watched Mr. Wolf pace back and forth, the other team's representative returned. Did you get everything? Yep, although that one item was a doozy. I almost got slapped for asking. Wolf noticed that the other team's representative was finished and walked back to us dejectedly. Is it over? The winner of the game is team number 17. Congratulations, team number 17. You received 2 points. Does that answer your question? Does that mean we didn't get anything? Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't do it. Don't feel bad about it. You tried your best. Besides, you've been so much help in other tasks. This one just wasn't your type. I agree with Miss Archer. Oh, darn it. So what were the items anyway? He handed over the item list. Mr. Bandages let out a bark of laughter. No wonder. Well, don't keep us in suspense. Mr. Bandages turned the page over so we could see and then pointed at one particular item. A tampon? Really? Mr. Wolf just got redder. Well, I could see how you've had trouble with that one. Nah, I think you could have gotten one easily. We should go and find out what the last task is. Right, it's finally my turn. We made our way back to the arena to wait for the final round. Eric's announcement tone played. And that's the end of round 3. I don't have my voice. Congratulations to the teams that won this round. I put my voice modifier on. It's time for the final round. This round is for the leaders. It follows the same rules as the previous rounds, but is worth 4 points. That is all. Good luck. We watched the screen match the team numbers again. Team 1. That team. It looks like it'll be Miss Archer against the Ice Queen at Fix It. That could be good. The Ice Queen isn't exactly known for her do-it-yourself skills. I'm gonna save real quick, guys, because I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, return. Anyway. Like most women here. And the men, too. Please follow me. He led us to a small area where the other team, once again, was already assembled because everyone gets here before us. The rules are simple. The leader will both get a broken plate that they must fix. The first to finish gets 4 points. Depending on how much more time it takes the other team to finish, they can get anywhere from 3 to 0 points. Now, if the players for this task will... Oh, she's kind of pretty. The Ice Queen walked over to me. So, you're my opponent. Yep. May the best woman win. Yeah. Right, as I was saying, we can start. The goal is to put all the pieces of the plate in the right place. This is a time base. Okay. Okay, go. Did I win? Yay! The winner of this game is team number 7. Congratulations, team number 7. You receive 4 points. Team 1 gains 3 points for finishing so quickly after Miss Archer. Yes, I'm the best. It seems like you're the better woman. I just had practice with fixing things. Even so, it was a good game. You earned your victory. Thanks. You almost beat me, though. Almost isn't enough. The Ice Queen went back to her teammates and I walked over to mine. You did it! It figures that you be good at menial tasks. Thank you. It just means she's good with her hands. Kind of perverted. Anyway, now, let's go back to the arena to see how we ranked. We made our way back to the arena. We watched as the results of the final match slotted into place on the board. Once the last one was in, the board changed to display the rankings. We have 7. Simple arithmetic could have told you that. We aren't first. True, but we're not last either. It could have been much worse. We could be part of the teams that got 0. Whatever. I don't know what happened to that sentence. Yeah, didn't do too bad. We just need to work harder in the next few tasks. Yep, we can make a comeback. I already know we're gonna win. Eric's announcement tone caused everyone to stop talking and look towards our host. And that wraps up today's game. Good work, everyone. Now, I'm sure that many of you are especially grateful that tomorrow is a rest day after today's events. Make sure to get plenty of rest and relaxation because this will be the last one. That is all. Woo! I think I'll do this one and then end the episode because I think we're almost at the end. And Halloween is tomorrow, so I want to try to finish by then. Anyway, I woke up feeling excited to go out. I got quickly dressed before leaving my room. I see that you wish to go out today. Do you have any destination in mind? The mall. I really wanted to get some shopping done before the trip is over. Right away, Miss Cloud. He handed me my phone and waited until I put it away before continuing. Please follow me. He led me to one of the hidden passages, and after a ridiculous amount of twists and turns, we emerged at an underground parking bay. We got into a nondescript car, and he dropped me off in front of the mall, giving me instructions to phone him when I'm done. I totally love this mall. Look, you can see Sears is over there, and I'm pretty sure there's like a Hallmark, European jewelry, jewelry, something, Indigo. I have no idea where. This is a huge ass mall. It's kind of cool. Anyway, I spent a while just window shopping and mentally noting. I wasn't nothing things. I was noting things that I or Mir would like. Miss Archer. I was just starting to get hungry when I heard someone call out for me. I turned towards the voice to see a blue-haired young woman walking towards me. The Ice Queen? I knew it was you. Oh wow, what a coincidence. It certainly is. So what brings you here? I'm sure there are plenty of other places you could have chosen for this rest day. I wanted to get some shopping done before the event was over. What about you? Something similar, although it doesn't hurt that I've already seen all the sights here anyway. It was at that moment that my stomach decided to remind me that I had yet to eat. I was just about to grab some food. Do you want to join me, Ice? Please, call me Osiria. I'd be delighted to join you. That name sounds familiar, but I can't place it. Mir would probably know. What about Eric's rules? What Eric doesn't know won't hurt him. Besides, by this point, I know a lot of people have figured out the identities of the more obvious celebrities. Well, in that case, I'm Risa. It's nice to formally meet you, Risa. It's nice to meet you, too. Do you know what the best place to get something for breakfast around here? Well, I suppose that would depend on your tastes, but there is a cafe that does absolute divine waffles and pancakes. Lead the way. A few minutes later, we were both seated in a cafe with a mound of breakfast food in front of us. You're right, these are amazing. I'm glad that you like them. And I more than like them. I want to devour them and put so many inside my belly that I explode. I'd love to get these recipes. I may be able to help you with that. She signaled a waiter over. No, you don't want the recipes? I do, but generally places like this won't let me worry about that. She handed the waiter a card. Could you please make sure that your manager gets that? Certainly. A few minutes later, a sharply dressed man made his way over to our table. Miss Josephine Sterling, if you had told us you were coming, we would have had the best table prepared for you. I am aware of that. If there's anything at all that we can make your time more here happy, there is one thing you could do. You see, my friend over here would love to get a copy of this cafe's recipes. Of course, I'll see to it right away. The manager rushed into the kitchen. Or to the kitchen. You didn't have to do that. I know, but I wanted to. Honestly, if I can't use my influence to help out a friend, then what good is it? But we've only just met. True, but when it comes to people, I trust my instincts, and they say good things about you. You can get in trouble that way. Well, I haven't yet. Besides, if it bothers you that much, you can always repay me by cooking these dishes for me one day. Of course I will. Thank you so much. A few minutes later, the manager returned with a binder that he laid on the table. This should be all of them. Thank you. Was there something else? You'll tell your father good things about us, right, Miss Josephine Starling? I'll tell him that you've been very helpful. The manager let out a long breath. Thank you, Miss Joseph Sherling. He turned and walked back to his office. So, what was that about? This cafe chain is one of my father's many business ventures. Lucky, you must have gotten to try out so much amazing food. She let out a giggle. Not many people care about how good the food tastes. They tend to care more about the money. But it's a food chain. Surely they want good food. That isn't what I meant. Still, I'm glad I was able to meet someone like you on this trip. We paid for the food and left the cafe. We walked around for a bit through the different stores and bought some of the things that caught our attention. Or interest. We were just about to enter another store when Osiria's phone started to ring. Is that her ringtone? Because that is really cool. Aren't you going to answer that? In a moment. I like this song and he can afford to wait a few seconds. I will admit, I sometimes do when I answer my phone. She brought the phone to her ear and accepted the call. Hello? Yes. The 57 missed calls did give me the impression you were trying to contact me. Geez, 57. Have you forgotten the rules of the game? We don't keep our phones while it's in full swing. Yes, well, if you hadn't gotten yourself kicked out all those years ago, that wouldn't be a problem. No, I haven't been accosted by anyone. No, no one has made any romantic advances towards me, willing or otherwise. Yes, all my needs are being seen to by Eric's attentive staff. No, you know what? I'm just going to hang up now. I have company and a very limited amount of time to actually enjoy it. I'm going to go home in a few days anyway. You should take the time to go and do something fun without me. I'm hanging up now. And with that, she cut the call. Boyfriend? Butler. Really? That's awesome. Sounds like a suffocating relationship. It usually isn't. He just gets separation anxiety. Sounds like a pet. Well, he is like a puppy, although he has a really mean bite. Still, I worry about him when I get back. For now, we should enjoy ourselves. We spent the rest of the day shopping, and before we knew it, it was time to return to the mansion. And that... Oh, hello, my room. What did I do? Did I fall asleep and they teleported me or picked me up and carried me to another room? What is going on? But you know what? It doesn't matter because we're going to cover that on the next episode and see why my room suddenly looks like a dungeon, but a fancy dungeon at that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and I hope to see you all at the next one. So until then, bye everyone!